Good evening and welcome to Seattle for Game 7 of this ALCS between the Mariners and the Tigers, with the winners here tonight headed for a date in the World Series with the Chicago Cubs. Now, you could cut the tension with a knife here in the stadium. So, as a villain, how are you feeling ahead of tonight's big game? Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to Detroit. It is Game 7 of the ALCS. Today we will know if it's us going to the World Series or if it's us with our hearts broken in Game 7 of a championship series. It is 3-3 in obviously against the Mariners. And one little pattern here that I had noticed is that if a pitcher won first time around, like Andrew Walling in Game 1, they lost second time around like he did in Game 5. Game 2, Sasaki lost, came back in Game 6 and won. Now, Game 3, we saw Girton get the win. He goes today. Is he going to get a loss? And using that logic, do I just start Ekness, who lost in Game 4? Maybe he'll win. I don't know. But that is... Oh, it's so nerve-wracking. We need Girton to win again. He's on the mound. Let's check the rest of the lineups. But it's today or nothing, isn't it? It is all down to this. Okay, so these are the lineups for what could be the last game for a few players here. So it's Abrams leading us off at second base. Vera bats second at first. We need him to show up in this postseason. 0 for 8 against this guy as well. Doesn't bode well, does it? Ursula Obina even bats third in left field. Otani, it could be his last ever game as a Tiger. He bats clean up in right field. James Wood keeps his spot in the lineup. Designated hitting at 5. Takazawa bats 6 in center field. What am I talking about tonight? Garcia is the batting 7 at third base. Hunt is the catcher. He bats 8. Lopez is the shortstop at 9. As I say, Girton is on the mound for us. We're up against Matt Brash, who had a 13 losses, 11 win season, an ERA of 370, a whip of 125. All of those things are that little bit worse than Girton, yet somehow they win the pitching matchup. The other matchups are essentially even. Oh, it's a tense Game 7. All right, let's do this. Abrams to lead us off. Let's win Game 7, boys. Let's go to the World Series. Come on. Abrams batting 245. I think there's inclement weather in the area as well. That said, batting 245 for the postseason. And Abrams starts us off with a single. Let's hope we can carry on that for the rest of the game. Raul Vera comes in now, only batting 154. An 0-1 pitch. There goes Abrams. He led the league in stolen bases, and he has another one. Into scoring position he goes. Vera now with a 1-2 pitch. Vera drives it deep into left field. It is caught at the fence. Abrams gets himself over to third, though. And with one away, that go-ahead run is at third for Obina, batting 245. He has cooled off recently. And that is 2 down now with Otani at the plate, batting 256. Another one that has cooled down recently. Otani cannot drive in the run. And the top of the first ends with the Tigers scoreless. Bradfield will come in to lead them off, batting 143. Let's see what Girton can do. It is a first pitch swing. And it is into left field. Obina is there for one away. Mitch Haniger now, batting 130 in the postseason. It's a 2-2 pitch on him. And that is deep, and that is gone. Mitch Haniger gives the Mariners a first inning lead. That is not what we needed, is it? Girton gives up a 413-foot bomb. And it is Seiya Suzuki now who is batting 290, but without a doubt is the MVP of the series. And he's hit that deep into center field, but we have Takazawa there to make the catch. It's Marte now who's batting 242. It's a 2-2 pitch. And that is deep again, but not deep enough. Obina is there to end the inning. But we are 1 run down. In comes James Wood. He is batting 200. He's only hit so far left the field. Let's hope he can do that again. As that is popped up and will be 1 away. All right, Takazawa comes in now, batting 222. It's a 3-1. Can he get himself on base here? Come on, Kyoto. He grounds it to the shortstop and is out at first. 2 down. Bringing up Garcia, who is batting 200. An 0-2 pitch. Come on, Garcia. Oh, he's grounded it to the second baseman, and that'll do it for the top of the second. We are 1-0 down in this game 7. Longlais will come in now, batting 267. A 3-1. Ground ball to the shortstop. Lopez gets him at first. 1 down. Oh, I'm so nervous. Lawler batting 233. It's the hope that kills you, isn't it? And Lawler grounds it to the shortstop, out at first. We need these bats to wake up, though. There's too many sleeping bats in this lineup. They need to wake up. Oh, and Garcia has muffed it. So what should have ended the inning is now a runner at first with 2 out. More to the plate, batting 294. A 1-2 pitch. It doesn't cost us anything, but Garcia, you owe us for that, mate. Hunt will lead us off, batting 167 in the postseason. A 1-2 pitch. Hunt grounds it, hard hit, but straight to first base for the first out. Lopez now batting 289 in the postseason. A 3-1. Can Jose get himself on base? Come on, Jose. Jose gets it into left field, and it will be a 1-out single for our shortstop. In comes CJ Abrams. Led us off, of course, with a single last time around. This time he has, robbed by the second baseman. 2 down, runner at first for Vera, who is 0 for 1. A 1-0. Vera has hit it well, but to center field. And that'll end the third. We are still 1-0 down. Girton to Ursula, who's batting 250. A first pitch swing. A ball through the infield and a leadoff single. It's Bradfield Jr. 0 for 1 today. A 1-2 pitch. He has hit it into right field. Otani slides in and gets the catch. Oh, feed off those boos, Shohei. It is Mitch Haniger now who hit the home run first time around. It's a 1-1 pitch. Haniger pops it straight up this time. Takazawa is camped underneath it and makes the second out. Now Suzuki comes in 0 for 1. A 1-0 pitch. Seiya Suzuki pops it up. Otani is there to get rid of his countryman, and that'll do it for the third. We are still 1-0 down in this game, though. It is Obina to lead us off, 0 for 1 today. A first pitch swing. Obina grounds it to the second baseman, out at first, 1 down. Otani, 0 for 1. A 3-1. Come on, Shohei. Oh, he walks. So runner on, 1 out. Wood to the plate, who is 0 for 1 today. A 3-0. Wood walks. 2 on, 1 out. And it is Takazawa. Not much home run power, but he can drive a ball into the outfield, but he is tied in a knot. And they've had to take their pitcher out of the game. Now, is that going to be a good or a bad thing? I guess we're going to find out. It's Hagerman coming in. He has pitched 2.1 inning without giving anything up. Garcia is at the plate, 0 for 1. 2 out, 2 on. A 1-0 pitch. Come on, Garcia. Oh, he's got it through. Has he? Yes, he has. Go home, Otani. Otani rounds, goes home and ties the game. Garcia with a big RBI single ties us up. 2 on, 2 out now for Blake Hunt, who is 0 for 1. A first pitch swing. Blake Hunt sends it up into center field. And that'll end the top of the fourth, but we have tied it up and we're into their bullpen as well. Marte will lead them off, 0 for 1 today. It's a 3-0 pitch. Girton issues a leadoff walk. Not ideal. Longlais now, who's 0 for 1. A 2-2 and a strikeout for 1 down. In comes Lawler, who is 0 for 1. An 0-1 pitch. There goes the runner. Blake Hunt has not got him. So the go-ahead run is now at second with 1 away. It's a 1-1 pitch. It is a ball that is popped up. Abrams is there. And that'll be 2 down, bringing Bohm to the plate, who is 0 for 1 today. A 1-1 pitch. Come on, Girton. That's a ground ball to third, and no play. Garcia, just take your base, man. So runners at the corners with 2 away. Dylan Moore at the plate. This is huge. Girton, you need this out, mate. An 0-1 pitch, and it is popped up, I hope. Takazawa comes in. 2 hands, makes the catch. And we will go to the 5th. Tied at 1. Molino is pinch hitting. Vesia is onto the mound. We've taken out our shortstop, which is an interesting decision. Molino 1 for 8 in the postseason so far. Vesia. We saw him blow many a postseason game for us, and Molino has hit him well, but caught in left field. It is Abrams to the plate now. He is 1 for 2 today. It's a 2-0 pitch. Abrams, grounds it out. I feel like, you know, like Vesia for us, it's like War of the Worlds, where like eventually, you know, enough people were killed that it sort of, spoiler alert, I suppose, that it was able to, they were able to overcome the aliens through, was it disease? I forget what it was now, but I feel like that's what we're like with Vesia, is that we've paid our price to Vesia, we've done our time. Surely now he should be able to let us win a game by stuffing things up. Takazawa gets the first out of the top of the 5th. Bradfield Jr. will come in 0 for 2. It's a 1-2 pitch. And a strikeout to go 2 down. In comes Mitch Haniger. Home run hitter, of course, back in the 1st. A full count. And a ground ball. Garcia, he can't get it done. And Haniger will stay at first. But a second error of the game. This one, though, on Vera, not on Garcia. Seiya Suzuki now comes in. A 1-2 pitch. And it is again popped up. Takazawa is there and ends the 5th. We are still tied at 1 in this game 7. Urbina will lead us off 0 for 2 to face Vesia. And he watches strike 3. I miss who came in to Xavier Edwards. No, so Abrams has gone to shortstop. Edwards has gone to second base for us. Otani, who is 0 for 1. He did get a walk last time around and he strikes out. 2 down, and now it is Wood who is 0 for 1. Another 2-2 pitch. Vesia, where was that in the Tigers shirt, man? Come on. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Girton will continue to Mate, who is 0 for 1. It's a 2-2 pitch. It is a strikeout. And it is 1 away. Lunglaze now, who's 0 for 2. It's a 2-1 pitch with 1 out, no one on. And it is hit up the middle. Takazawa on the hop, and that is a 1-out single for their catcher. Lawler now, who's 0 for 2. I feel sick. It is Contreras coming into the game. A 2-2 pitch. 1 out, 1 on. Come on, Contreras. That is sliced away into right field. Otani is there. Runner will stay at first. Boom to face Contreras. He is 1 for 2 today. It's a 3-1. Contreras issues a 2-out walk. 2 on, 2 out now. Dylan Moore at the plate. It is a 2-2 pitch. Come on. It's popped up. For a horrible moment there. Urbina is there. He makes the catch. We go to the 7th, tied at 1. Is everybody else feeling a little bit sick at this? Takazawa to lead us off. New man on the mound for them is Sub Kim. A 2-1 pitch. It's Korea versus Japan. Come on, Takazawa. Takazawa comes out on top. And it is a leadoff single. We have the go-ahead run on base. Luis Garcia now. He owes us for the error. He is 1 for 2. He has got an RBI today. And Garcia into a double play. Garcia. Blake Hunt to the plate now. 2 out, no one on. He's 0 for 2 today. It's a 1-0 pitch. Blake Hunt gets it into left field. If we hadn't hit into a double play, that might have done... Probably wouldn't have done much, actually, for Takazawa. But we have a 2-out single. Xavier Edwards will come in, batting .231 in the postseason. Unlucky not to play in place of Garcia at third. But, well, they both would have hit into a double play there, wouldn't they? We stretch. It was stretching already. It's 1-1. Okay, welcome back. It is Ursula at the plate. It is Contreras continuing. A full count and a walk, a leadoff walk in the bottom of the 7th. It is Yordani Carmona coming in now. He's going to face Millam, who is pinch hitting. He is 0 for 5 so far in the postseason. Can we keep the O, please? Carmona, of course, in the rotation for much of the season, and Garcia can only knock it down. It is 2 on, none out now. This is getting bad, isn't it? It is Haniger, who is 1 for 3. It is well hit, and that is going to give the Mariners the lead. No, it's not, but it is going to load the bases with no one out. How do we get out of this? And it's Seiya Suzuki, the presumptive series MVP. He is 0 for 3 today. It's a 1-0 pitch. It is an infield fly. It is almost the best thing we could have asked for. One away. Can we get a double play ball now? Marte is at the plate. He is 0 for 2. He does have power, and he's already hit 1 home run this series. It's an 0-2. It's up the middle, and that is going to score possibly 2. It is. We are 3-1 down, and we've only got 2 innings left to bat. Longlays now. It's a 1-2 pitch. It's a strikeout. 2 down. We cannot afford to give up any more. Lawler comes in. 2 on, 2 out. Over 3. It's a full count. It is into right field, and that is it. We're out. It is a 2 RBI triple. It is 5-1. And it is the end for Yordani. Seymour comes in. And in the end, it was always going to be the bullpen that stuffed us over, wasn't it? Moore, a 1-2 pitch. Can we get out of this inning with any sort of life left in us? No, we cannot. 7 runs we have given up in the 7th. And we will not be making the World Series this year. Unbelievable. It's like a greatest hits from our bullpen there, isn't it? We've got Abrams leading us off. He draws a walk. Vera comes in, and if these bats are ever going, well, it's now or never. If you're not going to wake up now, you might as well stay asleep, because that's it. Vera sends it deep, but it is dropped. The runners are standing next to each other, and is that the let-off? Maybe that is the let-off that can get us back and get us going here. Obina now. 2 on, no one out. Obina pops it up. We just seem determined to lose, don't we? Not sure he was tagged up when he made the catch. But anyway, we've got 1 back. And, oh, there's an error behind the plate to get Vera over to 3rd. So they've evened up the errors just to make it look like that wasn't the reason they won. Ohtani now, and what could be his last at-bat as a Tiger. You have been a disgrace, Ohtani. An absolute disgrace, this whole championship series. 2 out, runner at 3rd. It is Wood. James Wood pops it up. So we've got 1 back. We just need the 6 more. Seymour will continue to Shorik, who is coming in. His first at-bat of the postseason. They're just showboating now, aren't they? He strikes out. It brings Mitch Haniger back up. He is 2 for 4 today. An 0-1 pitch, and that is popped up again. And that will be caught in left field. And it brings Suzuki in. 0 for 4 today. It's an 0-2 pitch. And that is popped up again. Abrams is there. No, actually, it's Edwards at 2nd now, isn't it? But anyway, we go to the top of the 9th. We need 6 runs. We have Takazawa leading us off. It is a 1-1 pitch. And Takazawa, that is the first out of, no doubt, 3 up, 3 down for us. Wrong part of the lineup. Garcia comes in, 1 for 3 today. It's a 1-2 pitch. Garcia grounds it to the 3rd baseman. He will be out at first. We're down to our final out. And it is Blake Hunt who has the honours of ending our season. It's a 1-1 pitch. Top of the 9th. 2 out, no one on. And Blake Hunt has indeed sent the Mariners to the World Series. What a disappointment. So, Series MVP is actually Marte. I would have given it to Suzuki. He had, 7 hits, 5 RBIs. Marte had 8 hits, 4. I guess it's roughly the same. I would have given it to Suzuki. We were a disgrace in that series. Like I say, Ohtani just did not show up. 2 for 23. Vera, 3 for 27. Obina, 3 for 25. Those guys had like almost 300 RBIs in the regular season between them. I mean, Vega hit okay at home. He just doesn't hit away. Yeah, it's just a massive, massive disappointment. So it'll be the Mariners and the Cubs that go in the World Series. And, well, where do we go from here? We know that Ohtani is leaving. Now, Ohtani wants quite big money at free agency. Where is it? Upcoming free agents. $16 million. There is a part of me that's tempted, but we've got to start looking towards, was it 2031, wasn't it? Which is only sort of 2 years away. But 29 and 30 season, don't we? And then we should have all the youngsters should be ready to come through. So I don't think it's worth spending the $16 million to keep him. So he will leave. I forget all players. He's really the only major one that is up. I don't think there's anybody else that we would even notice has left, to be honest. So on that front, it's looking okay. If we look at finances coming into the off-season, we have 38 million for free agents. So we could get Ohtani back if we really want to. Possibly. 4 million for extensions. Let me know what you think. Would it be if we get Ohtani for 2 years to sort of keep us ticking over between now and then? I think maybe the bigger need is perhaps in the pitching. But if you look at those numbers over the... I got it on the road there. If you look at the numbers over the course of the season, there wasn't much wrong with it. I mean, Contreras as a starter was not good. So we do maybe need a fifth starter. But then are we better off, if we go to our minors, are we better off just giving somebody a chance? Now, unfortunately, this guy, who I had penciled in to come into the rotation next season, he's torn his UCL. He's out for 10 months, 11 months. And that's assuming he comes back looking anything like this. So that's a real shame because he was our #1 draft pick last year. So, yeah, that's a shame, obviously. But, yeah, I mean, do we have any... We don't really have another starting pitcher that is banging you down the door to say, get me in there. So maybe a starting pitcher is something we could do if the right man's available. But anyway, that will do it for today. It'll do it for the season. Last chance to vote for your MVP. The link is still down in the description. So if you haven't voted yet, go and do that. And I'll see you next episode. We'll work our way through the off-season. We'll have our end-of-season awards, of course. And we will try and pick up what's left. I really feel like rage quitting and starting again. I just really want another go at that. Anyway, see you later.